Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Harith Juzaili bin Muhammad Zini Ilman. This is my first individual assignment for HCI. It is about evaluating UX techniques for a travel planning app for solo travelers. It is a critical analysis across the UX design cycle. So this is our project overview. We start off by our product is a travel planning app with itinerary and safety alerts, and it targets users for solo travelers around 18 to 35 years old, especially women and seniors. We have our constraint, 5 month cycle, budget only 300,000 ringgit, and also we have key design challenges by we have to do it offline visibility for remote areas, cultural sensitivity in a safety alerts, and calm UX during urgent situations and more. For the first US technique that I use is remote semi-structured interviews like online meetings. Well, the strength for this is it is cost effective because we have also a limited budget of 300,000 ringgit, and it is flexible, can be tailored based on interviewee responses, and it also inclusive because we can reach participants in various countries or regions despite geographic limitations. Well, the limitations are time consuming because we have to schedule our time by across time zones, and this may reduce efficiencies. And it is data bias because remote access may exclude less tech savvy senior users because our target users are senior users and women. Well, design stages are for research and testing. Well, to compare to another alternative, surveys are cheaper and scalable, but it lacks depth and cannot explore sensitive topics like safety in detail. And field ethnography offers rich contextual data, but it is too expensive and time consuming for a global audience. Well, why I choose this technique? Because it, it is balanced on trade-off between depth and cost. It makes them highly appropriate for research stage, and they could also be reused in testing stage. Second US technique that I use is low fidelity prototyping by using paper or digital wireframing. So the first strength is fast and inexpensive. It fits both time, we only have 5 months, and budget constraints, and it's great for team collaboration. It allows all stakeholders like designers, developers, and localization specialists to participate also in early feedback rounds. While the limitations are it lacks interactivity because users may struggle to imagine the experience, and it's difficult to test emotional tone, like how to uh, evaluate their calm or urgent on interface without visual polish or animation. Well, this design stage are ideation and testing. Well, to compare it with another alternative, by high fidelity prototyping using Figma or Adobe SD or another software, it offers better realism, but it takes longer and needs more designer time. Where storyboarding also can show user journeys, but lacks interface detail for UI evaluation because we want to know our user usability in our apps. So justification why I use low fidelity prototyping because it is a perfect for quickly validating concepts and gathering team feedback under tight constraints. Well, maybe it's not ideal for testing emotional tone, but they allow early stage exploration and can evolve into high fidelity versions later in the cycle. Next is remote unmoderated usability testing by using task scenarios. Well, the strengths are scalable and budget friendly, no need for international travels or labs, and support diverse users because we can reach users in different countries. Well, the limitations are technical limitations because not all participants have stable internet access, and for language cultural barriers because without localizations, results may be skewed or misinterpreted. Well, to compare with another alternative, a moderated remote testing gives better insight but takes more time per user and needs live coordination. And in-person testing provide richer data, but it is entirely impractical given the budget and international scope. For justification, despite its limitations, unmoderated remote usability testing is one of the only scalable methods for global audience with a limited budget. Using clear task scenarios and short session, team can collect critical feedback from the users during testing phase and revisit it back in implementation. Well, my recommendations we have to begin with remote interviews to deeply understand safety concerns for our solo travel needs, especially from women and seniors. And we have to quickly produce low fidelity prototypes of safety features and itinerary flows to support rapid ideation from our team and for to having team alignment. And we have to deploy unmoderated remote usability tests to validate design changes and gather feedback across cultures and devices before our launch. Well, that's all from me. Thank you.